The 2014 release of American Sniper, a biographical film chronicling the life of Navy SEAL Chris Kyle, ignited a surge of public fascination with military snipers. However, the glamorized Hollywood depiction of sniping, set against the backdrop of foreign battlefields, rarely translates to the realities of domestic law enforcement in peaceful American suburbs. The recent incident in Farmington Hills, Michigan, where local police confronted a volatile situation requiring tactical precision, serves as a stark reminder that the need for highly trained marksmen extends beyond war zones and, terrifyingly, into our own communities. On the morning of September 15, 2024, just before noon, law enforcement in Farmington Hills, Michigan received an emergency call. The call, placed at approximately 11:54 a.m., alerted authorities to a family violence situation occurring near where Middlebelt and 12 Mile roads intersect. The alleged perpetrator was identified as DeJuan Patrick Evans, a 32-year-old individual. Accounts suggest that Evans reportedly assaulted the victim and issued life-threatening statements in the presence of her kids. It was one of these children who reached out to emergency services to alert them of the unfolding situation. Upon reaching the location, police officers were informed by the victim that she had endured physical abuse. She also notified the responding officers that her children remained within the residence. Despite the danger, the responding officers had no choice but to engage with the suspect, hiding somewhere within the home. Children's lives were at risk, and it was up to them to avoid any such tragedy. The body cameras were flipped on, and it was full steam ahead. Take a look.
Hello?
My kids are upstairs.
Where are they at?
No, my kids are upstairs.
Can you tell them to come down here? Hey!
He has a gun.
He has a gun?
Yes. And the clothes.
Can we go in there?
Is he armed with a gun right now?
The gun is upstairs.
What's
Does he
his
know
name?
where it's at?
Yes, it's upstairs.
Right over being it is, or the firearm.
To be involved yet.
Well, the mail just slammed the door.
Is the gun locked?
I have no clue, but if you want to go through, the gun is all the way upstairs. And
Where are the kids at? Which bedroom?
if they're in the room above the garage, he broke my phone. I can't call my kids.
What's the code to this? We need to. Can you go over by our police cars?
My neighbors are good.
We need to. I want to get the kids.
Yeah.
Are they his kids too?
No, they're not his kids.
We can go in there and get them?
Yes, please.
Get it open.
We need some more fucking people on this. 536 radio. Could we get a couple more units? We've still got 2 kids inside the home.
Police department!
The early moments of the standoff are tense, only growing more and more terrifying as the Farmington Hills police officers struggle to enter the premises. This comes after the front door slams shut from an unseen member of the household. However, it's widely accepted this was the actions of Evans, the lone wolf keeping his kids captive. The mother who made the initial call is able to provide the proper code, and eventually the lawmen make their way inside. Of course, it only gets more tense from here on out.
Police department! 528 priority, American entry to remove the kids at the request of the victim. Police department, come out! Hands right now. Show me your hands. Shots fired, shots fired.
Go on, come on out. Hold on.
The FJPD responders announce themselves and immediately get to work. Their first course of action? Rescuing the youth, ensuring they can get outside and far away from the pending mayhem. Their second course of action? Confronting Mr. Evans, perfectly positioned behind the wall to his upstairs room, seemingly hiding something. The something turns out to be an AK-47, and shots are exchanged by the lead officer and the suspect from within. The officer knows she and her pistol are no match for a semi-automatic slaughter machine. She runs outside, and lucky for her and her partner, the cavalry arrives soon thereafter.
Hey, that's his room! That's his room! That's his room!
He's got, it looks like an AK.
Get inside! Get inside! Get inside!
Out of the house. He's shooting out of the house.
Oh my. We still got kids in there.
That's my...
Oh God. Radio, just be advised the children are still inside. We don't currently have a phone number for them. Let's move back.
In the ensuing standoff, a critical detail is shared by the officer wearing the body cam. The kids are actually not far and away from the crime scene, but rather still stuck within the suburban residence. The information is spread to dispatch, who are attempting to find a phone number or another way to contact the children trapped in the house of horrors. After a brief period of no gunfire, the two captive kids run out of the home as fast as they can, ultimately ending up in the safety of law enforcement. This moment is not captured, or at least is not released by the FHPD to protect the identity of the children. However, the preceding events are filmed with crystal clear quality, beginning with the dash cam footage of another officer camped behind a police cruiser. He does his best to get a clear line of sight at Mr. Evans, who is now poking his head out of the front door, the AK-47 in tow and pointed at the police. A second dash cam shows another angle of the showdown at high noon. The lawman in question is about to get a shot off before the suspect rains fire down on his cruiser. And the one recording, the windshield taking the brunt of the damage while another officer takes aim from around the corner.
Southwest side bedroom of the home. Shooting out of the house. Shooting out of the house. Shots being fired out of the house. Shooting out of the house. He's shooting out of the house. Shots being fired out of the house.
Finally, a SWAT unit arrives and deploys its finest sharpshooter to take care of the incident once and for all. With Mr. Evans refusing to surrender and continuing to put his family, his neighbors, and law enforcement in harm's way, a sniper with the orders to shoot to kill was the last resort. Unfortunate but necessary. Watch as the SWAT marksman makes easy work of the Farmington Hill gunfight. Law enforcement personnel swiftly administered emergency medical care on site. The suspect, Evans, has been apprehended and is currently under police supervision at a medical facility. The exact location of Evans' gunshot wound and his present health status have not been revealed by officials. Many who have seen this clip wonder how such a lethal sniper can come to work for a small SWAT unit in suburban Michigan. Becoming a SWAT sniper is an intensive process that starts with a solid foundation in law enforcement. Candidates typically spend years as patrol officers, honing their skills. Military veterans with sniper training may have an advantage, but all aspirants must demonstrate exceptional physical fitness, tactical proficiency, and the ability to operate effectively in urban environments during the highly competitive SWAT selection process. The final step is specialized sniper training, usually reserved for experienced SWAT operators who have consistently shown superior marksmanship and mental acuity. This training refines critical skills such as patience, observation, and decision-making under pressure. Successful SWAT snipers combine physical strength and endurance with the mental fortitude to remain calm and make sound judgments in high-stress situations. Evans is now confronted with multiple severe legal accusations. These include a trio of charges for attempted homicide, as well as an allegation of unlawful firearm possession. Additionally, he faces 2 counts of wielding a deadly weapon during an assault, 6 separate charges connected to the use of a firearm in the commission of a felony, categorized as a repeat offense, and a single count of domestic violence.